Alright, let's talk about Highguard. It's been getting review bombed recently, and I wanted to give you my first impression on the game after actually playing it for 5 hours. Let's talk about the main complaints I've been seeing one by one. Number 1, the map is too big for 3v3. I completely disagree. This map feels perfectly sized, you only get 2 minutes to gear up, and that time actually matters. You're either gathering materials to upgrade your kit later, finding weapons and items, or finishing early to take a strong position for the shield breaker. If you finish early, you get positional advantage, and if you take longer, you might end up stronger because you have a better kit than the enemy team. It all comes down to how you want to play. Once the sword is in play, the tension ramps up immediately. You have to move toward the enemy base, and they can still intercept you at any time. Between fast mounts, zip lines all over the map, and base teleporting with a short animation, traversal is never an issue. By base teleporting, I'm referring to the fact that you can teleport to your own base at any time with a 3-second animation. Point number 2, there's not enough action. This complaint usually comes from the map size argument, and I don't see it. The moment the shield breaker is contested, the fighting doesn't stop. If you grab the sword, the enemy can chase you, intercept you, or rotate back to their base to defend. When attacking or defending a base, it's non-stop combat. Once the raid is started, literally you're fighting the entire time. And honestly, it's already chaotic as it is with the 3v3 setup. This is coming from somebody who played Apex at its peak for 4 years straight. And recently I put nearly 1,000 hours into Marvel Rivals. I think the pacing feels just right here, and honestly, I can only think of them bumping it up to like 4v4 max or something like that. Point number 3, graphics, art style, and characters. This one's mostly personal preference. I think the art style fits the game really well. Sure, some character personalities are a bit generic, but this doesn't really bother me. What matters more to me is how the characters feel, their abilities, and their voice lines, and all of this landed well for me, personally. With that said, I do think the game needs more graphics and gameplay settings. That's definitely falling short there. Point number 4, optimization. This may vary depending on who you are and what kind of setup you have, but here's my experience so far. In my 5 hours of playing, I had one glitch where my character couldn't move. I had to end up having to leave the game in order to just wait and get back to the next one for it to work again, but it happened one time the entire time I was playing. There were no frame drops or stutters outside of that. And I do have a strong PC, and I was streaming at the same time. Point number 5, movement and gunplay feeling clunky. I genuinely do not understand this take at all. Movement felt smooth, and the guns felt exactly how they should. Mount transitions are seamless, and you can dismount and slide with momentum and remount again literally seconds later. Mounts aren't overbearing either, since you can use them during active base raids. Sliding feels great, abilities feel impactful and fun, and every character feels useful. And everything makes sense. My only real complaint here is the fact that crouch is on toggle only and there's no hold option.